guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I do my end slates. I get a lot of questions on how I do them, and it's easier for me to just show you than have to explain it all the time. So the one thing that I use is PicMonkey, and I believe this is like $5 a month, and I think it's around $30 a year. It's very affordable, and you can do a lot of things with this program, which that's why I like it a lot. So to start my end slate, I go to Google and I just find a cute background photo off of Tumblr. Since it is December 2nd, I wanted to do something Christmas themed, so I went ahead and got this one. So I already saved it, and we're just going to go over to PicMonkey. Now, these options up here basically show you what you can do. I'm just going to go into Edit, and it'll open my images. And I am just going to go ahead and grab my image. Once it opens, I want to resize it. I'm just going to resize my image to 1280 to 720, and it kind of stretches it out a bit, which is okay because you won't see a lot of the background anyway. So now what I like to do is I like to add the text to the top of it, and you just go over to your column here and you just click on the text. I have been loving a few of these. This one, and this one have been my favorite recently, and we're just going to use the top one. And basically I just write "thanks for watching" at the top. And I'm just going to click out of it, and I'm going to make it bigger so that it fits on the top of my background. Okay, now for the last couple of end slates that I've been doing, I have taken my text and I have created a shadow. In order to do that, you just click on it and you have your little box that appears. You don't want to double click on it, or you're going to go back to the text editor. You just want to click on it and right click and hit duplicate text. And then for this one, I just hit Control A to select it all, and I just change my color to white just to get my shadow how I want it first. And then I will go ahead and change it to a cute color. And then you just click out of it, and that's there. And then I'm going to go up here to my panel up on the top, and I'm going to hit the Combine All Image Elements. Basically, because what happens is if you have, say, like these two texts, and I want to move the bottom one, it's going to click on the top one. So instead of doing that and having everything move all the time, you just want to combine your texts and stuff. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my little bars that have my social media names on them. So I'm just going to come down here to the butterfly, which is your overlays, and I'm going to click on the Your Own button, and it will pull up all the ones that I have, but there are tons and tons of them, and you can use all of them except for the ones that have like a crown. Let's see if I can find one. Yeah, ones that don't have the crown are your basic ones, which come with just the actual photo editor that you don't pay for, and the royal ones are the ones that you can get when you buy PicMonkey, and you cannot use the ones with the crowns unless you pay for it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little box, and I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger, and I'm going to put it right over here, and I'm just going to duplicate these so I have two for Facebook and Twitter. And you guys can do these however you would like. It doesn't have to be exactly how I do them, but I'm going to make it a little bit transparent so it blends in a little bit better. Okay, and now I'm going to go into my overlays and get my little Twitter icon. I'm going to make it smaller, and I'm going to lay it right over here. Make it a tiny bit smaller. And then I'm going to go back and get my little like button for Facebook. Oops. Okay, let's see if that little guy fits. Oh, he's still too big. And see, this is what I meant when I said that I would combine the images. See how I try to click on my little like button and I can't. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over here and try this again. I'll make him a little bit smaller before I put him on. Okie dokie. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my text and I'm going to just type in my social media. I'm going to change the color to white and just move them right over here. You know what, before I do that, I'm going to Before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and combine my images so I can mess with my text and what just happened won't happen again. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to make it white. I'm going to drag it right over here. And then I'm going to do my Twitter. Oops. Okay, now I want to make this one a little bit bigger. Change it to white. Go ahead and place it kind of in the middle. Okay. Now I am going to just select another text and I'm just going to write follow me. We're just going to put this little guy over here. Maybe I'll make him a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to combine my images again. And now I am going to put in my little subscribe button. And where's it? Right here. And we are going to just go ahead and put him in here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back and add just a couple more things. I'm going to add text for my video that will be over here. I'm just going to say, I'm just going to write my last video, and I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm just going to put that right over here. And then usually what I would do is I would put another little box over here like the ones that are over here, but I decided not to do that because once you put that box there and you go and put your video in it, sometimes the video doesn't fit in the box properly. So I'm just going to leave it like that, and then I am going to save it to my computer, and I'm just going to save, and yes. Okay, and now I'm going to go over to Filmora, which is where I do all my editing and everything. I'm going to click the option for 16:9, and I'm going to go into full feature mode. Okay, so once Filmora is opened, I'm just going to go up to import, and I'm going to get my end slate that I just created, and I'm also going to get my clip from my last video. So I'm going to click back on my end slate, and I'm going to bring it down here to where the little video button is, I guess. And I'm just going to double click on it, and I'm going to increase it to 10 seconds. You could do it more, you could do it less, but I prefer 10 seconds. And I'm just going to hit OK, and then I'm going to click on my clip, and I'm going to drag it down here to the picture button right here. And this is basically going to overlay on top of my end slate, and I'm just going to make it smaller, and I'm just going to add it right here to my video. And this is the one that I will be using for this video, so it will be perfect, and then you'll be able to see the finished product at the end. So once that is done, I just like to go back and play it just to make sure it's working right. Okay, so once that's done, I'm just going to hit export, and I am going to rename it and I'm just going to come back in here and change where I want it to go. Okay, and then I'm just going to hit export. That is pretty much how I do my end slates. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more tutorials on how I edit my videos and how I do other things for my YouTube videos, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and I will link a playlist for these videos on my channel as well. And if you have any questions or concerns, just go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I will make sure to get back to you. But until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye.